Bundle up here. It is kind of cold today. I don't know. Just I don't have much energy today. It could be the case of the doldrums, but I just wanted to touch base for today. You know, just doing whatever I can. Just the things I like doing has completely been run over by the fact that I have game. I don't know, is it gamified or just like doing the stuff that I love has always been something of a hobby of mine. I keep focus once or twice, but it's like, hello, and whatnot. I'm just here. I'm just here. You know, one of these things, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's start over. Good afternoon, Gloria Sunshine here. I am just here in my usual spot and listening to the crowd wash over me. There is not much today. It's a nice cool day. It is a nice cool day, a nice wonderful kind of day. I earned another scar today from Rossi. Poor boy's lacerated my arm, and people are going to start wondering about that as usual. Like, where did you get those scars? And I'm like, well, I have a cat, and he struggles a lot whenever I pick him up and I hold him tight to me, and then he starts struggling, and I have to let him go. And he struggles out of my arms because we have been doing something to him, like cleaning his face or whatever. And then he's like, "No, father, I dislike this. I'm gonna slash you." And he's just like, "No, no, no." And it's like no, he just doesn't. He doesn't want to do it. I don't know. He's getting better though. He's getting better. His nose and ears are getting better, but like he needs his medicine. He needs his medicine, and the more we miss his medicine, the more he's going to be grumpy from all the bug bites that he suffers through his sensitive nose and his sensitive ears, and stuff like that. You know, it's just cat things. Yeah, poor baby. He's a poor baby. I'd rather him be healthier than him be not. For obvious reasons. He's a good boy, but he's not very used to getting medicine and stuff like that. So unfortunately, he just doesn't like it. Just doesn't like it. He's like the little mean cat down in the corner of my model. He's just grumpy black and white. He's just grumpy black and white, and he doesn't like it. So he's like grumpy, and he's like, "No, I don't like it. Father, release me. I want to go outside all the time." And I'm like, "Oh, but child, please, child, can you stop?" I don't know. I don't know. I just like I like taking care of my cat. My cats. Sweetbelle is a lot more behaved, but even she doesn't like drinking her medicine. We have to start giving her medicine again because she's like but I have my arthritis starting to build. She's not moving as well as she used to anymore. So I was like, my girl, please help. Let me help you. I don't want you to get old and cranky and arthritis in your back legs, because that's where it's starting to creak just a little bit. And I don't want her to be heavy, all crinkly, and crinkly as a middle late adult. You know, I just want her to be a good happy kitty. So that's just the thing about it. Is just like I just want her to be want my cats to be all good when they have a chance to do it, and just have my cats be healthy and keep going as much as possible, because they are rambunctious as much as possible, and I'm like, please do not make my life a little more stressful when you want to take your medicine. I have to wear a jacket whenever I pick up Rossi, because he's like, well, father, I must slash because you are being mean and you're holding me by the scruff of my arm, neck. I'm like, but yes, that's the only way I can actually carry you with you running around. And I could hear I decided to go online, no matter what, because even with the thunderstorms rolling through the entire day, it's just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to do it for the rest of the day, because that's just how it goes. Just having to deal with that. The thunderstorms are just gonna keep rolling and rolling, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it no matter what. I was waiting for it to clear up just a little so I can go online without losing power or whatever. It's not so infrastructure here is not so bad that I have to worry about it too much, but like it's better. It's better normally. But like I could say for the record that like it's just like I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay for the time being. Uh, all things considered, I feel like it should be all right. All right to let him out for a little bit of fresh air into the onto the deck, and then because there's a way back in, and then we'll because they're smart enough to come back inside, and the deck is covered too, so the rain will there's a place for him to hide from the rain in case they want to stay outside, which is good. Decks and cats and stuff, and we're in the safe area. The safe area. There's no wild animals, and we're in the middle of town, and it's like uh, it's weird. Just a little while ago, we were visited by a door-to-door salesman on a Segway. If you can believe that, in the middle of a rainstorm, we're visited by a guy on a Segway. I'm like, you must be paid a lot of money to go door to door on a Segway. How in the world are you? You must be paid a lot of money just to do this, because I cannot imagine anybody agreeing to go through on the Segway in this kind of weather right now. Seems excessive. Seems excessive. And I just can't imagine people working door to door in this weather. This weather is like rain or shine. The mail gets through, but like the segue seems like a bad idea. For one, it's not protected by the elements, right? And you could get a lot of vehicle damage from on the vehicle. And like, I didn't see a car parked down the road. Otherwise, they would had to drive it and then load it into the Segway into the vehicle. But I don't know. It's not my business to figure out that out. I don't know. It's just really weird. I was just like, that is very odd. Very, very odd. Go figure, you know. But it's funny, that it's just like a fumigations expert on a salesman on a Segway. He said he'd even come back, but I'm like, if the weather keeps up like this, like it's not raining now, but like I can tell it's just going to downpour any minute, so you can feel that heaviness in the air, and it's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna downpour any minute, or try and stop me. Try and stop me. There's gonna be a downpour at any minute. I can tell. But you know, I really don't feel like playing games today. But I just feel like talking to people, and like whenever I'm just alive. It just feels like I'm live to just do the things I want to do. The word salad comes out of my mouth. My brain has been bugging me for a while. I've been seeing all these things on the on XRE Blue Sky, and I'm just like, what is the thing of the day? Dave has got everybody's pants in a knot. I mean, what is even today's worries, and lately I've been seeing people worried about OC cannon ships, and like, Phantom did not walk. It did not walk. It did not post the Phantom zines of Kirk and Spock making out and doing all sorts of things, just so that people can gatekeep their fandom ships. People did not write their Mary Sues and submit them to Star Trek and have them canonized into episodes for Kirk or Spock or whoever to bang, just so that they could not have a good time seeing their blorbos want to make out with a canonical character. This is not fandom. This is fandom walk so that this could run. I'm sorry, but the whole Raymond in boxes thing where people have been like, I don't want to see my Blorbo with your character because I think your relationship is toxic and I want him back. I don't think that's a good way to approach this, because hello, fandom was built on this entire thing. Whole franchises were built on this thing. Star Trek was built on this thing. And the fact being is that women wrote these things to see their OCs get along with the canon characters, and probably a few men too. They just wanted to see their OCs entertained, and I feel like that's just a gist of it. They just wanted to have a good time. And I feel like saying to somebody, "Hey, I don't like to see your Blorbo have this canonical character. I don't want to see you have Grahatia for yourself. I don't want to see you have Amaric. I don't want to see you have Lise. I don't want to see you." Oh, forget it. Come on. You can't say that. You can't say that, people. The amount of people that have gone through multiple fandoms saying this to our people is just beyond ridiculous. Come on, you can't say that. I have seen it so many times in our fandoms where people are like, "You can't have that Blorbo. That's my Blorbo," and I'm like, "This Blorbo is for everybody. This Blorbo is for everybody. This is as hilarious as the Grahatia homewrecker theory. This Blorbo is for everybody, and you should be proud to share that Blorbo with everybody." Okay, we got that all settled. We did not have that all settled, but I'm glad to discuss that with people, because shipping multiple characters is just the fun part of things, and having your stories all together is what makes fandom so much fun. Having your characters do whatever, and having them have in all sorts of relationships is one of the joys of fandom. Not gonna lie. I mean, you have your normal relationships, you have your toxic relationships, you have your scary relationships, you have your relationships that will have your characters will just get married when they reach a certain age. You know, that whole meme. You know. Here's the thing. Fandom is a lot of fun, and you should participate it within your own confines of your own personal space. And I feel like that's something you should be proud of. You don't need to write into a fanzine to do it. You don't need to make art or whatever. You don't need to make fan art. You can just lean back and think about your fun stories. You want to just have a good time. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. And have a good time doing it. You know? Because Kirk and Spock did not get out in her respective nightgowns, do certain things just for the sake of people not having the fact that you as a person would not have this foundation of fandom published in thick magazines to have a good time, you know. Water. I really have a lot to say about fandom ridiculousness and discourse and whatnot. It's just like when I get wound up about people just like gatekeeping fandom stuff. It's just like, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why are you even trying? Why are you even attempting on doing it? It doesn't make any sense. Gatekeeping in my mind is just like, why are you trying to do something something when it's accessible to everybody. I can agree with like keeping people out of content when they're not ready for it and building them up to the point where they are ready for it and then letting them in. But that's called teaching. That's not gatekeeping. Don't You want to teach? You don't want to gatekeep. Step one: teach him about stuff. Step two: do not eat to step five. Repeat as necessary. You know, one of those things which will definitely help along the way. I have lost track of my brain today, but like I'm just like kind of glad that. Oh, hi, Cyber. Hey, what's up? I'm just talking about fandom and how the regular the discourse of the blue sky is like how people have been gatekeeping fandom to one another. I'm like, no, you can't do that. Can't do that. Kirk and Spock did not get into bed with one another, just so that you can gatekeep another each other. It's so dumb. What is it? Shout out. Basically, as of late, there has been a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV discourse and on the blue sky, and it's just like my Blorbo is your Blorbo is my Blorbo, and you can't have it. I will expect them in boxes to find a good horn. It could be just like any tiny little NPC, and I'm like, I do not. I'm like, why in the world are people even doing this? Doing this to anybody? It's so dumb. I don't understand it. I don't understand it one bit. I see you dancing there. People need to understand that doing the thing just needs to stop. There's a blurbo for everybody, and I think people just need to remember that shipping started by people writing in fan fiction Star Trek, and doing stuff from that. Hey, Wolfie, Walt, welcome to the stream. It's like when the problem with not accepting the fact that your OC is not going to get along with one people's headcanons is that this is your OC. It's not this is your OC. It's not it's your story. Your story. It doesn't have to mesh with our people's stories, but that's the fun part of fandom. You just need to accept it for whatever else the case may be. And when it comes down to it, your story needs to be your own. This is your warrior light and stuff. The discourse is for discourse, not for most people. You see, kids block and move on. Yeah, people people are so used to just aggressively interacting with people over the minor things, and they're not part of. They're so used to like just forgetting that part of the internet, because that's the main part of it. That's the main part of it, because they just forget about having a problem, the biggest problems in hand. I don't know. It's like when you talk to people these days, they're like, but we can't let this discourse run without its course. I'm like, it's fun. It's fun to talk about it, but don't let it consume your entire life, you know? It's funny because Final Fantasy XIV has a whole singular story motive chosen one story. It doesn't really allow for a group of characters outside the main characters, but it does allow for the fact that you yourself have flexibility in what you do as a story character. And if you want to make a story where you have a major character with other characters, like how say Shen and Vol have two major characters running around together, for example, you can do that. You can always do that. You can always do a fan fiction line and make it within the story of the game. That's what a lot of original fan fiction writers do. They take the main story and then they put it into the game, into a canonical main story setting, and then they write the story around the story setting. And this is what they call a canonical AU. I myself have done this a lot of times. I've done it with My Hero Academia. I've done it with My Little Pony. I've done it with a whole bunch of other stuff. And that basically has been some of my most successful fan fictions. Writing original fanfic stories is hard. I will say this for a reason. Writing original stories is hard. Trying to get a major storyline together is extremely difficult, and if you're trying to get a major storyline together from scratch, it's sometimes easily applied to a fan fiction, and to test the waters. And if a fan, and like some of the most popular books nowadays are literally fan fictions that were rewritten into popular novels. Are they good? Maybe. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're good. They're good, popular with certain demographics. I won't say they're super great. I feel like some of them are like a little hilarious. I think one of them is like a Twilight fan fiction. I know the infamous 50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight fan fiction. If someone's OC, I can someone have issues with other people using the characters we don't approve of. Yeah, of course. You don't want to use people's OC unless they allow it. That's the big thing. You don't want to use someone's OC, but if you can use your own OC, and use the storyline to further your goals, then go right ahead, do it. always use somebody's OC with intent, and with consent. It's like how you don't want to suddenly G-post somebody off the street. That's just rude. Don't be rude about things. It's like back in the day where people would put on a disclaimer and would say this the characters in this fan fiction are written are copyright whatever. This is a work of fiction. No series has been all rights reserved. No longer fanfiction is mainstream fiction. Well, difference between OC and character media, it seems the difference is somewhat popular enough, no longer fan fiction, just mainstream fiction. Well, that's what happened with Star Trek. People wrote in their scripts with their characters, and they became most of the many scripts of the original series. So Kirk or Spock or whoever, Sulu, they would have romantic relationships with the character, and that coined the term Mary Sue because they were the world's most attractive person, and that was the on screen term for them. Basically, they were somebody's blurbo which they wanted to have the characters interact with, and the scriptwriters loved it so much that they made them canon. They made them canon in that episode. So it's like ascended fan fiction, basically, where your character has become so popular that the canon has adopted it into real canon of fantasy. It's like say how if Gloria had become the face of Final Fantasy XIV and all the meteor trailers were replaced by her, for example. That would be like ascended canon. Like if she had become the actual meteor survivor, the female side of it, because we know there's a female side of it, side for it. We just never seen the female side of the meteor canon trailer. So we know there is a female side. We just never seen the female side of the meteor survivor. So the female side is presumably a brown-haired here, but right now that's left up to interpretation. There could be like a Mikote or something, possibly one of his companions from the original travels. We don't know. It's ascended fanon at best. And even the name Meteor Survivor or Ryusei Hiroshi is a fanon name that has transcended to canonicity, and that's something that we've seen over the years, because that's what the fandom in Japan calls him. So Ryusei Hiroshi is the name for the meteor survivor, which is kind of neat, all things considered. And I feel like that's a very very neat kind of thing for people to do. For a character, which clearly has a personality and stuff, because not only you as a person are transcribing your own character's personality to the warrior light through the optional through the dialogue tree. But Meteor Survivor also has has a designed personality to her character, and it is kind of goofy, kind of snarky. They've lived through some shit when they when he had Frey, where he was like, you want to give it, you just want to go apeshit, and it's like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I want to learn to love myself, but I don't want to do it your way. And that's the whole point of Dark. Dark afterwards is just like, I just want to learn to love myself. I need to take a break. Yeah, I need to take a break. Can I take a break? And Frey is like, I want to rip and tear. And he's like, and the whole point of Dark is just like, yes, but rip and tear is good, but you want to take a break more than you want to rip and tear, because rip and tear is dumb when it's just going to get you in trouble. That's the whole point of Dark. It's just like, rip and tear when you can, but take a break when you can, because going apeshit is not going to help anybody. You want to protect, not destroy. I feel like that's really good. That's a really good sign for people who have not finished the dark storyline. It's just like, you want to protect your the things you love, and not destroy and burn it all down. I feel like a lot of edgy role players forget about that. It's just like, yeah, sure, you want to be edgy, and then frickin' our joke weapon is literally a pink, sparkly weapon of classical oomphness. I love it. Could not get any more non-edgy than that. It's great. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You get a chance to be to write something. Always try to write something when you can. Give it a shot. Give yourself some time to write and create something. You'll find that it's a lot of fun. There'll be always time to create a new story when it comes true, and things will happen, fall into place. Even if you have to like make a story, break a few things. Fun. That's the fun about making fanfic. Fanfic is good. Fandom is weird, but it's also very fun too. You give it time, it will always have some kind of excellent nonsense to look forward to. One of those days. One of those days you might find yourself creating for something bigger, That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, man. Because I just feel like when I was in the slump for a little while. My energy was just like somewhere around hovering between two or three for a while, out of 10. There was a lot of stuff going on in the background. I was just starting to pull me down just a little. And when I got back to it, it's just like, uh, how in the world am I going to do this do this? But like when I want to get back to it, it really feels like my like I just need a little kickstart, you know, just a little kickstart to get my day going. Little little a little bit to get moving, and you know, a little bit to keep myself motivated and to find out that things will be all right. Things will be all right, and I feel like I'll be all right. Okay, I'll be all right. I think my mood was stormy the same way it was thunderstorming a while ago, and I was just here and I was just like, yeah, you know. And my brain was like, you know, I don't really feel up to it. But then I realized that's just my brain talking to me, and I haven't been okay for a while. But then I realized that I was like, you know, I think I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm not depressed or anything. Well, I am depressed, but the mega depression is far from being severe today, and my energy level has been kind of good. I've been doing this thing called the 5BX, which is an exercise program for uh, uh, for the Royal Canadian Military, and it's quite good. I've been trying to get into shape. I have to do it like twice every 2 days, and then take a rest. So I've done it for 2 days already. 2 days already. No, I haven't done mine today. I have to do it today, and then I have to take a rest tomorrow, and then I have to do it for 2 more days, and I have to take a rest because I have to actually let my muscles rebuild. My body has to rebuild. But yeah, it's like yeah, I just like I forgot how to forgot how to exercise sometimes because I was like I forgot that I need to take a break for exercising. Otherwise, I will push myself too hard. And it's like the 5BX plan is just like really good. I'm really excited to get going on it. My brain, I'm just trying to get everything all worked out. I wish I had those trackers again, but I don't have the Slime VR. But you know, go figure. You know, go figure. I was tempted back in the day to pick up a Slime VR, but I don't. I can't really justify it. Couldn't really justify it back then. I can't really justify it now. And I don't have a model. Oh, I do have a model that I can use it with, but it's gonna be hard to use it with it. Oh well, go figure. You know, this is like one of those days where it's just like I just want to get up and move around. You know. I'm so glad though that my But I'm just like my energy level is full is getting full again, and my strength is returning. I have been kind of wary for the last couple of days, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Over the weekend, I just kind of go ah. Oh, okay. My brain is starting to go, but that's a good chat. Good chat. My brain is starting to go, and it's like I really don't have the energy to play right now. But I just wanted to have a nice ambience as I did. I'm sorry for those who are just like popping in thinking there's going to be a gameplay, but I gameplay on my Final Fantasy is less likely than you think. Oh, what in the heck? What is even going on with my life? I did say it was going to be a zatsudan, and I was like, I wanted to talk about stuff, in fandom and whatnot, and it's just like my brain chatting about things, and it just sort of got away with me, and I'm like, I guess, to say the least, I'm pretty well satisfied with my life right now. There's a lot of things that I've been doing that's been helping me out. There's I have a psychiatric on speed dial now, which has been helping me out quite a bit. I have been able to get in touch with them whenever I need to, which has been really helpful with my troubles. And they're like they've been like saying, hey, yeah, you know what? Just come in on Wednesdays, and we'll see about getting you situated whenever you need to. And I'm like, yeah, it's really good. All right. So I am going to raid you all out to someone. Let's see here. Who can I send you out to? Oh, Joe Cat's online. I'll send you to Joe Cat. He's a good player, and he's a fun guy to watch. So give him a follow and say hello. All right, talk to you later.